Hello, I'm Max and welcome to FX Axe. Today we're testing Global Prime, a broker that's been around the block for a while, but the question is, will it roll out like Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots, protecting traders with fairness and transparency? Or is it just another Decepticon in disguise, waiting to crush the unwary with weaker regulation and flashy promises? As always, I've included timestamps so you can skip ahead to the pillars that interest you the most. Let's start with safety and deposit withdrawal. When it comes to safety, Global Prime sits in a middle ground. Their ASIC regulated entity in Australia is top tier, offering strict protection and segregated funds. But today's review focuses on the VFSC entity out of Vanuatu, which offers higher leverage, up to 1 to 500, but lighter oversight. That means fewer protections if things go wrong. Deposits and withdrawals are flexible. Card, bank transfer and crypto are all supported, with minimum deposits starting at just $10. Deposits via card or crypto are usually near instant, while bank wires take a couple of days. Withdrawals were processed in a fair time frame during my test, with no hidden blockages. It's not a fortress like ASIC oversight would be, but it isn't a total free-for-all. Our score, 7.2 out of 10. Safe enough to trust, but not quite Optimus's impenetrable armour when using VFSC. Fees and transparency. Well, Global Prime prides itself on transparency, and in my experience, it's justified. You can choose between two account types. You've got the raw account, which is ultra-tight spread starting at 0 pips with a commission per trade. And you've got the standard account, wider spreads and no commission. During liquid trading hours, raw spreads were impressively tight. Outside these hours, spreads widened as expected, but nothing outrageous. The commission structure is clear and there are no sneaky add-ons. For me, this is one of the areas where Global Prime really does feel like an Autobot. Straight talking, no Decepticon style tricks. We've given that 7.6 out of 10. It's transparent and competitive. But what are the platform and asset range? Global Prime doesn't reinvent the wheel here, but it delivers the essentials well. Both MT4 and MT5 are available, covering traders who prefer the classic or the more modern option. Execution was stable in my testing, with fast fills and minimal slippage under normal conditions. Assets include Forex, indices, commodities and crypto CFDs. A broad enough selection, though not as wide as some larger global players. They also offer auto-chartist integration for technical analysis, trading calculators and access to copy trading via my FX book AutoTrade. It's not a Cybertron level arsenal, but the tools on offer are reliable and practical. We've given that 7.5 out of 10. Good range and reliable execution, but not the biggest toolbox in the universe. Customer service. Support with Global Prime is decent, but not lightning fast. Live chat connects you with an agent, though there were times I had to wait a few minutes. And email replies landed within 24 to 48 hours. Community feedback on Trustpilot echoes my experience. Most traders praise the service, though some mention occasional delays with wires or verification. Think of it as Bumblebee. Dependable and friendly, just not Optimus level leadership in terms of speed. Our score, 6.8. Supportive, but sometimes a step slow when Megatron's breathing down your neck. USPs. Global Prime's biggest USP is transparency paired with flexibility. They make it clear what you're paying for. They offer multiple funding routes, including crypto, and they give you tools like auto-chartist and copy trading integrations without overcomplicating things. Add to that the low $10 minimum deposit and the option of high leverage under VFSC, and they've carved out a niche, appealing to traders who want a fair deal without unnecessary gimmicks. The trade-off, of course, is that the Vanuatu oversight isn't as strong as ASIC. So while Optimus shines in their commitment to execution and fairness, the Megatron shadow lingers in the form of lighter regulation. We've given that 7.4 out of 10, a clear niche with good extras, but it's not flawless. So our final verdict. Is Global Prime an Optimus Prime? Reliable, transparent and protective of traders, or a Decepticon in disguise? For me, it leans much more towards Optimus. The VFSC entity does mean you're taking on extra risk comparing to ASIC, but execution, transparency and funding reliability are strong. This is a broker that just gets the job done without pretending to be more than it is. Our overall score is a very solid 7.3 out of 10. If you're comfortable with the Vanuatu regulation, Global Prime feels like an Autobot you can trust. And because it scores over 7, please remember that our affiliate links are in the description if you want to check them out. Roll out responsibly, traders. From FXax, I'm Max. See you next time at the sharp end.